got the swag, pot of them. Shorty having drip, proud of them. Put it on the jet, out of here. 2024, all year. Call paramedics, killing them. Stepping on their necks, I'm really him. Louis leather vest, nigga trim. Running.
Alright guys, good morning. So today we've got the part 2 of the podcast with Women Who Thrive. So that's Achasa and Sue, who are the owners and founders of the business. They're coming in to continue our conversation that we started last week. And so it's really about, not only just about them, but it's about female empowerment in the world of finance, a male-dominated environment, and so breaking down barriers. And so it's got to be a lot of like interesting and tough questions today for the girls as well, because I'd love to hear reasoning, explanations, barriers, challenges that women have as to why more of them don't give financial markets a try. But what's great is that Sue is currently in finance. So to get things from her point of view as well is also going to be interesting. So yeah, girls will be coming in shortly, and then we're going to crack on with the podcast. And until then, usual bits for us, checking for setups, seeing anything is available. Currently in a few trades, and so yeah, going well, going nicely in profits. USD CAD's gonna hit soon again. Gonna hit 30 pips in a moment, in about 2 pips. Watching it in real time collapse, which is good. So yeah, keep it tuned. Keep it posted.
One-on-one bitch at 18. One-on-one never again. One-on-one. When get the kick in the butter, I kinda like hustle the money all in. Rhyme in the town in the drop top coupe in the motor in the trunk.
So me and my family, we was all here. We was in Dubai Hills Mall. We all stay in Dubai Hills, right? And we was in Dubai Hills Mall. I was oblivious. Dubai Hills Mall was normal. It was full of normal kids running around, and I'm just there, and I'm just getting messages like, "You're right." Yeah, I'm like, "What? Am I right? Wasn't right?" Yeah, but I just thought it was normal. "Hey, Pri, you're right." "Yeah, man, I'm good. How are you?" Yeah. And then I swear to God, I opened TikTok. I was seeing Dubai floods. I'm scrolling past, thinking, "Wow, when did this happen?"
Yeah.
Yeah. When is it happening?
Oh, it's happening right now.
This was outside. Yeah. And then I was like, "Huh?" And then I can see all the staff scrambling, because a lot of them are going to go back to like Al Barsha. They're going to go back, right? And so now there was like a thing that happened where everyone was allowed to sleep in the mall if they want. So Dubai Hills wasn't affected.
I didn't know that they were allowed to sleep in the mall.
Yeah. So a lot of the because Dubai Hills wasn't affected. Like that's why it was thing. Yeah. But they said for the workers, because there was no way. How was anyone going to get into Dubai Hills?
Yeah.
There's no way to get in, yeah? And it was so mad. You know that massive park in the middle, yeah? With all the kids' play areas. It was so crazy. So all of the water...
I went for a walk actually a few days after, but there was still bare water in that park.
Listen, all the water must have gone there, into this park.
Yeah.
And I was telling my daughter, yeah, and at the time she was what, 2 years old, maybe 1 year, 8 months. I said, "Priyana, look, you see your swing? That's the tip of it. The tip of the swing is what you see. Your park is underwater."
Yeah.
That's crazy.
It was crazy.
I was in my house.
Crazy.
And at one point, it was 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I don't know if anyone remembers this. The outside went dark.
Yeah.
It went dark at 2 o'clock. We thought it was the end of the world. We were laughing, but we thought it was the end of the world. At least I now know I'll laugh when the time comes. But, literally, everything just went pitch black. The whole of Dubai at 2 p.m, 3 p.m. went black, and I was like, okay, this is what the end looks like. Fine. Clearly, this is it. And then
it's mad.
It was like, it went dark for I think about 20 minutes, and then it just passed, and then it was light again. It was mad. It literally, I've never seen anything like that.
The whole thing was mad.
I thought my nanny had gone, yeah, because then it was announced that one particular building, people were stranded inside, and my nanny lives in that one, and I thought, that's it, she's gone, yeah. And then, because she can't charge anything because there's no electricity, right?
Yeah.
So I'm not communicating with her 1 day, 2 day, day 3. My ex at the time, yo, get in the car, go and find her. Yeah. Literally, I drove down through Barsha, trying to go through. It's chaos, because people are, look, humans are stupid. Like, it's not smart, yeah? So you got water this high, and you think your car this high is somehow going to go through it.
Yeah.
So people were just driving reckless. Listen, there were people hitting cars, but you all you see is water. Thinking, what did I hit? What if there's a Lamborghini in the water?
Yeah.
You're hitting cars. Yeah, and it was just mad. But you know what? But on the other side to it, that was really a not a great time, man. The amount of animals that just died, a lot of people died. It was just
I didn't even think about the animals, you know.
yeah, the
'cause
animal
they're just drowning,
basically they all just drowned. Yeah, and it was
Yeah.
so like I love animals, man, and that was just so heartbreaking. There was like a couple of cry outs for people to come and help, but bro, how are we gonna get
Yeah,
there?
yeah.
There's no way
Yeah.
we're gonna get there. Yeah,
People
Part
had
of it.
canoes and stuff out.
it's crazy.
Out on there.
And paddle boards.
Paddle boards. Yeah, and did you see, like, when you say about suitcases, you see some of the suitcases is floating.
Yeah.
Suitcases were floating.
Everything was floating.
It was crazy.
People-
I was driving down Shakeside Road the wrong way. That was something that I've always probably wanted to do.
There you go.
Literally, you're driving down the Shakeside Road. There's traffic coming this way. It's fine. You're driving the complete
Opposite way.
Like, yeah, hi.
Our house was on the beach, so you can imagine electricity.
Just
I'm sitting there and just I'm thinking, huh? Something's not right. Yeah, and then that was it. Like pure red warning, ultra. Like go outside, you're gone. Yeah.
Were people okay? Was there
Not
deaths
really.
and stuff?
Yeah.
Oh,
So
shit.
basically, imagine a tree, your home. I'm going to show you some videos. You're going to be like, no way, this was real. Yeah. Your house, trees. Remember, going through your house.
What?
How you going to
Because
stop
they're
a tree?
massive and
How
they're
you
getting ripped
going
out
to
of
stop
the
a tree?
ground.
Of
And
course.
people's cars getting smashed
And
up.
think about how much wind there was for these trees that have been there for so long,
Yeah.
hundreds of years, uprooted.
No, that's crazy.
Rooted. I'm gonna find some of these videos. Boy, listen, and how we survived that one as well. 2
Yeah.
out of 2 in 2 months. Yeah, 2
Like,
out
I'm
of 2.
just trying to live my life.
Like you know, I'm just trying to be good here, man.
Then when things like that happen, it's like, what's actually important?
100%, man. 100%.
What is actually
Well,
important?
we had to
right
just
now?
put lucky. I'm into my candles and scents and things, isn't it?
Yeah.
Just lit up the whole house with candles so everyone
Yeah.
can see at least. And then it was yeah. Look, we were gonna all the frozen food is gonna go off.
Yeah,
all
of
the fridge
course.
stuff, that's all gonna happen. So you'd have to just bag everything, you'd bin it. And our cars.
Because you can't even cook, can you? Because there's no electricity.
No, look, so basically we had underground car parking, but electricity's off. So the poor guys are just trying to do anything to get the barriers up and stuff, so people can get the cars in, but then close it so anything else doesn't come inside. It was carnage.
What is 95% of people's reaction when they meet a man who says they're a stay-at-home dad? We've moved along from it. The reaction to a stay-at-home dad is still very much
So one of the biggest incentives was for companies to come here and bring your staff. There will be no tax. And so when Jack came into immigration, they made a custom stamp with the Burj Khalifa and the Twitter bird.
Being an opportunist makes sense. Take opportunities. If I'm going to ask to be on someone's podcast, I'm going to watch the podcast. I'm going to understand it,
100%.
even to know if I want to be on it.
I can't afford to take certain risks, and it's that fear of when you are one person with so many
Responsibilities.
people who are counting on you. One wrong move could jeopardize them.
People come because they want to help, and then their life gets busy, and then they start something within your company, and then they leave.
Anything in financial markets, what advice would you give?
Just do it. Don't be afraid. Just like you, whenever you want to try something.
I need to put a mirror up as well so she can listen to herself as well. Yeah, I gotta put my direction of where I want the business to go and what we're going to do now doesn't align.
It's
with,
not you, it's him.
With it is me. It is me. It is me though, you know. And then so
I decided you had everything you needed for when I needed you. Now you're no longer needed. You are, in fact, disposable.
And you know what? And let me tell you something. Yeah, I'm the person that encourages you, and my team encourages you to be the best version of yourself.
I've done all I can for you. Now it's time to let you go.
You see how these girls are spinning it, you know?
I've done what I can for you. You've done what I needed from you.
No. The thing is with me,
The door is there.
Khalas. No. I listen.
And I
And
don't
don't
judge.
judge.
And I don't judge. No. All right, so we've just wrapped up. Women. No. You can come. You can talk. You can. Don't worry. Yeah, wrapped up my podcast with Women Who Thrive, with Achasa and Sue. And so, yeah, great conversation. This was part 2, following on from last week's great conversation. And so, yeah, how was it for you?
It was good. It was good. We just could just talk for hours and hours and hours. I feel like never call me because I will never have enough time to talk.
So come. How was the podcast for you?
Fabulous. It was great. It was great. Good chat.
Good chat. That's what it is, though. It's a chat. You know, someone said to me the other day, how do you get these guests or these other people? And I done an appreciation post this week or a few days ago.
I saw, yeah.
Yeah. You know, I should say thank you, because what people don't know, actually, all my friends, so I just bring all my friends to come and have conversations with, So how you know this? Just my friends, It's like, do me a favor, come and see me, And everyone just always makes time, and I'm blessed, man, that people sacrifice and come and they make time to come and have conversations with me. But yeah, man, ladies, appreciate you, man.
Extra. This shit is hard.
To talk, he got recommended to me from a client that I'm just writing a report for that was like, oh, he does videography. And he's like, great videographer, I'd like to go and message him and speak to him. Then I spoke to him and like we talked about videography for about 2 minutes out of that hour and a bit, because I was like, I think I'll be honest with you, not even from us perspective, from a you in a niche. So he does fitness and he's a trainer and he's got these ideas of what he wants to sell and how he has his low ticket, his medium ticket and his high ticket and where it's going with everything. But the bit that stood out to me the most was he had been doing, his content is exceptional. It's so good. I'm like, your content is fire.
It's very good,
it's at such a high level. And I was like, how did you grade it? What did you grade it with? And he's like, oh, I learned. I went on YouTube and I was obsessed with it and I just started doing it. And I was like, you've got all these ideas of things, but you haven't even realized you've got this like gold mine that you're sitting on, which is like, you've just got a talent for creating this mad content and you're just doing it in the background. I'm like, bro, people would pay money
for you to
this
do
alone,
that
for your standard of that. And I'm like, we're selling all this stuff. And I was going to him, look, I get it. But as soon as he left the set to cut, I'm like, he could just stop what he's doing with all that stuff and sell this to every fitness person in Dubai and sell it as a package and then upsell later on and be like, yeah, you want us to run it for you? Run it as an agency. Because aside of all your stuff, you will make 10 times off of this. Because I know it. I'm doing that now with clients. I'm trying to pitch them in them. Like the struggle I have is trying to find someone that does what you do, that creates the content at this standard. But the initial point I was going to make about him was, he was doing this really great content and he did like this 30-day challenge and he created all these great little pieces. And I was like, he was like, oh, I did this and it wasn't successful. And I was like, what? Like, that's out of interest. What wasn't successful about it? And he said, oh, I was getting high traffic, but people were clicking off. But he was paying for ads for traffic and not for engaging. And I said that it's very easy to look at something that's unsuccessful when I'm successful. Exactly, you couldn't have done that content any better. So the problem is, what you've done is you've created a really solid ad that hits all of its markers, has a great call to action. But the problem is, it's like putting a billboard in the fast lane of Sheikh Zayed. I'm like, it's great, but your sell is asking too many points. People don't look at that ad for long enough. So you're getting them look at it, but they're driving past you too quick. That's why ads like across the motorways, that's why ads like fast food and things work. It's just a picture of a burger. I don't have to do any sell.
That's it.
All I have to do is put the idea in. Now
I'm
hungry, I'm done.
Picture done.
No text needed. It's necessary. I just need to know that they are doing spicy nuggets or whatever it is.
Yeah.
That's sold it in an instant. But if I'm doing a little bit of a sell, I'm like, why are you facing this problem? It's too much. And your traffic that you're getting is great, but it's in the wrong lane. So that's why I was like, change it. Your numbers will be a lot lower and you'll go out to a lot less people, but go for the engaged audience because they've got a bit more time. So they've gone from having 4 seconds to look at your ad to now you've got about 45.
Wow.
And you can sell that. You can condense your big bit of copy on your site down to like 2-3 paragraphs, and someone will scan through that in the 20 seconds and go, I want that. And their propensity to buy increases exponentially. So now you've got, yes, you only went out to 1,000 people instead of 80,000, but now you've got pickup of like 8%.
But it's quality over quantity,
and they're buying
right?
quantity, and that's it. And your message was completely fine, but I think at points he was like, oh, this wasn't great. And I'm like, I'm telling you it works. You just put it in the wrong lane. Just change it, but your content is great. You just need to maybe shuffle it. And as soon as that starts working, then you're like, oh, let's do more content. It's just sometimes tweaking. So that's the main thing of what I do anyway.
For a little while as well. We went through, a few years back, we went through this whole phase of putting money into ads, dedicating a certain amount per month, putting into ads and stuff. And we just got success. We had a lot of clicks, but obviously this industry is obviously tainted, it's dirty, it has its skeptics, and so it's a little bit more different from then selling a product or something like that, right? It's very different, and so it comes with its challenges. And yeah, it's just been one of those things where people did try, you know, and when we were trying to do workshops and webinars, we'd get tons of sign-ups, but it didn't mean that they were going to attend. Right? It didn't mean they were going to attend, and so yeah, a lot has changed. But everything that we're doing right now, but so then we went off paid ads, went down something different, and now everything that we do and the traction that we're getting now and the traffic, all organic. Everything is organic. That content will. I was showing you earlier on today, isn't it? That when I was logging into certain social media platforms of ours, I'm seeing content from us, 1 month ago. So the social media company is still pushing out our stuff that I've posted. Well, I didn't post, but a month ago, 3 weeks ago, 4 days ago, because you don't know when you're going to see it. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's when you putting out content in volume, it'll be pushed out. That's why everyone's saying, yo, Pri, your content is everywhere. Good. That's it. But how is what we're doing very different is that strategic placement of content. So every social media platform has a specific bit of content tailored for that. And then after that month, that then moves onto another platform. Another month later, that moves to another platform. That's why you're seeing our content everywhere. Yes, it has its time. What we don't do is put one piece of content today on all 8 platforms. No, bro, you don't do that. Yeah, everyone is seeing the same thing then. No, you're doing it wrong.
It's smart. It's actually how algorithms are. So I don't know how much of it I wanted to say, but basically I used to work when I was working in insights, I was focused primarily on YouTube and how the algorithm works, because this is when YouTube were launching shorts to combat TikTok as a whole. But the problem with TikTok's algorithm is it's just so good.
Yes.
So what started to happen was, funnily enough, one of the best algorithms across all platforms that people often sleep on and don't talk about much is Pinterest. And it's like, why? Why is Pinterest so interesting? It's because it's not timescale orientated. When I want to look at weddings, for example,
it'll still be up there.
I'm going to go and find it. See, if they posted that content 4 years ago, that dress idea, I've seen it there. So it's very much dictated by the search, and that content rises to the top. So if I am a company, for example, that is selling, I don't know, let's say candelabras but very specific, it's niche. Not many people do what I do. My ad is relevant if I run it over 3 months rather than having to change copy and creative, because it's very targeted towards a very specific subject. And it's been doing really, really well. And what TikTok has done is they've basically taken the same kind of approach with their algorithm to, so you want this piece of content, rather than show you things that are relevant, time orientated, I'm going to give you insight orientated. So there's a podcast from 3 years ago that fits this exact subject, and it's that clip. And all of a sudden the algorithm is now tailoring on topics and subjects and insight, or on an individual, but it doesn't tell you when it was taken. Because if you actually look, that's from 8 months ago, well, that's from this period. And whereas a lot of other platforms are about new, because the focus is, and the reason they do that is because they want the creators to keep creating. So they keep pushing new, but TikTok were like, no, I'm gonna forget that. I'm not worried about how much creators create. I want them to create better content. I want there to be more. Whether it's funny content,
that's why I'm getting comments of videos posted about 6 months ago, 8 months ago, because they're seeing it now.
There you go. But because at the time, because it still it's still relevancy. You weren't talking about a random, very top level news specific generic topic that you could have searched from anywhere. Like, no, you talked about something that actually carried weight. And that's the difference. When your content carries weight, even in just one specific area, it makes such a difference. So that's what I was saying earlier on, was it's not about the fact that you're doing content, because he knows his stuff, this client knew his stuff. I was like, that's why you'll stand out against most other fitness influencers, because they're just posting, and it's like, most of those, most of those people don't work for the body that they've got, what they've done to get it, and they're trying to sell on top of it. I'm like, yeah, they might do a couple of numbers, but no one's gonna come and stay, no one's gonna wanna build a community with that person, because they'll very quickly realize that person doesn't know what they're talking about. Or actually there's no answer to the question. In the same way you're talking about with your business, it's like there's a big difference between someone that can sell on the short term and someone that can say, I've been doing this for a while and I know the highs and the lows and the risks. So you have a lot more insight to give them. Whereas most people don't actually have insight. They've got the YouTube video that they watched one time and decided they wanted to start a business on.
That's it, 100%.
Or the fashion and clothing brand influencers that actually have only picked up fashion for the last 10 seconds because they sold a t-shirt that was successful.
That's it.
And now they are apparently the best and
Next
most
best
go-to
thing.
person for fashion. And you're like, you've just found a very quick win way to make money. And
Yeah.
lo and behold, most of those brands don't last.
Yeah, 100%.
And they tuck away. So
100%.
I think that's I just find that side most interesting. But again, you go back to like relevancy. The hardest thing for most people to do is find what pieces of content work the best and find enough of it. But actually, when you're doing the job, those problems plant themselves ever, and they present themselves, they rise to the top. Like your background, and because you've been successful for a while, you will face a problem that no one else will.
Yeah.
So you've got two options really, especially from a content perspective. You can then decide, like, do I keep this in-house and have as my own, or you show your transparency of, like, actually this is something that still happens in trades, and explain the why. Like, why is there a dip? Why is there a bubble? Why are there negative sides? Because everyone always talks about the positives.
Of course.
And that's why crypto has become so popular out of nowhere. And people really focus on finding the 10x rather than the old, like, actually making 8% to 12% is what most people that are wealthy make. That is the goal. You're not trying to make the 400%. It doesn't make, it's rare.
But it's inflated because of social media.
Yeah,
That's it. Social media is that massive thing which has massively affected my company and this industry.
Yeah.
It's made everyone believe that you are going to be multi-millionaires and that anyone cannot do it.
Yeah.
It's just statistically impossible for everyone to do it.
And also the people that have made it overnight, which is like, it's common in you look at anyone from the very top, from the Michael Jordans and LeBrons to influencers that you see now that are doing great content or comedy. I'm like, they've got 100 videos with 10 likes and no one's seen, but you just haven't seen the effort that's gone into making it. And 101 is the one that pops, but people go, oh, they've just made it. And I'm like, no, it's the same with all the things. The same when you probably first started a business, right? There's a lot of mistakes that you make, or you hire the wrong people.
Of course, that's all learning, right? But what a lot of people don't know, especially in the crypto industry, is that, for example, someone can get rich overnight by a meme, as an example, right? I mean, what people don't know is that that's on the portfolio, right? How much they made on the meme.
Yeah.
For you to then cash that out, you need to have a buyer to buy what you need to sell. Where the biggest issue with memes, because you make your money, now what? Because have you ever seen any of these people have that money come into their bank account? Yeah. Oh, surprise, surprise. What happened? Oh, you didn't showcase that you couldn't actually offload it. So that is all fabricated money, which you actually never had, right? Yeah. And we used to have this one person who used to always brag so much about da 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 da, and then where I stay in Dubai Hills, so you got money. I can contact someone. You can come and stay in the next room. Oh, went ghost. But I thought you got money. You got money, no? So hold on. See, and that's the thing with cryptocurrency. People, especially here, man, they give it the big talk, yeah? But a lot of them will never tell you what happens after because I can't offload, yeah? It literally is, someone's got to buy for you to sell. Simple as that. Ain't no one, big people, institutions, hedge funds, they're not stupid enough to buy your coffee cup coin and wallpaper coin and stuff like that. They're not. It's all the small people, retail people who are all doing all that, you know? And so you're just floating money between yourselves until eventually you do something stupid and you lose it, yeah? Because 95% of people in this industry are not successful at all. They do not make money, they lose money, which is why brokers and exchanges are mega, mega rich, you know? They don't mind paying out the 5%, that's cool. Press you're lot, I don't mind paying, no problem here, pay. Because how much money are they making from everyone else? Making a lot. Making a lot. Sure, I was sitting down with me and Kai were sitting down having a conversation. She introduced me to this one guy who does trading on the side, yeah? And he's telling stories of how much money he's lost, and it's just absolutely unreal, yeah? And then he's saying, oh, but then I made it back the next day and I'd done all of that. Look, I didn't want to be the one to tell him, brother, you're a gambler.
So
You're a gambler.
do you know what? So I did a short course. I think this was pre-COVID. I'm trying to work. It must have been because I remember I didn't have as much time. But that's when I first looked into trading. I was like, I had a little cousin who was making silly money, and I was like, I don't understand.
COVID, I'm
how
telling you,
none of
that
this works.
one period wrecked it, man.
But this was even before it got that big, and I opened up I can't remember what the correct trade. Anyway, I was trading Forex. I was like, let me understand. I've always been in insight.
Yeah.
I'm like, I wanted to understand how things work.
Okay.
I want to take things apart. I want to understand what's happening, what it works. And I was like, oh, this is interesting. I can look at the news and work out like where I go in, when I go out. I can kind of sometimes get check in with something. And I traded one day and I made £704. I remember it to this day. And I remember thinking, I have probably spent about maybe 30, 40 minutes doing this and getting the signals in a Telegram group. And I was like, this is insane. I can't believe that I've made that much and just on the side in a few moments.
that fast.
What happened the very next day? The very next day, I was
I bet my
doing the
house.
same
What are you going to say
thing.
now?
I think I lost £684 because I just about checked out. And I was like, how mad that as much as you go in, I just watched it trickle away. And I did the exact same thing. And I realized, oh yeah, do you know what? I've just bet on a horse.
That's it.
I've bet on a horse. That's what I might as well have done with my money.
Bro, do you know
so
why?
This I put in and I'm like, great, I've made all this money. I'm like, I lost it all as quickly because I'm gambling. Because I didn't actually understand what I was doing.
But that's why trading in the UK is classed as spread betting.
Yeah.
It comes under the same bracket as dog racing, horse racing, football betting. That's what it comes under. So that's why it's tax-free in the UK, because the likelihood is you are going to lose.
Yeah.
Right? It takes a very, very small minority of people that can actually
See it come in,
succeed and
make
actually
little
make money from it. So, and then have a living from it.
Oh,
it is
yeah.
very, very difficult, right? And you got to be consistent, and you got to understand your life, and you got to figure out how you want your work-life balance to be. And that's been a common conversation we've had with a number of people as we've been on our travels. With how do you do it? How do we do this? It's because you understand what you do. It's not about sitting on the charts all day every day. None of us ever are. Yeah, we're zipping from here to here, doing this and playing top golf, go here, driving cars, whatever. Yeah, but what needs to be done will be done. Yeah, it's as simple as that. But that's the dedication. But that is the commitment, and that's the difference.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, what I found most interesting after that was because I looked at it consistently and I realized I did it for a little while and I stopped because of the time to put into it. But I realized that the people that were doing well were okay when they took like £7 wins because they were like, I'm up, regardless. It was tiny, but in context of how much you're putting in every month. Because I think at the time I was like, I'm going to put in 200 quid a month and I'll just see what I can do from it. If it goes up, if it doesn't, it's better than it sitting in the bank. And every month I'll keep adding and topping up. And as I was learning through it, then I realized, you have to realize that if I've made £7 that one day, for example, I've done a little trade and made sure my stop loss was quite high after so I've always got a profit. I'm like, yeah, my profits are sometimes tiny, but that's what is expected to happen because that's what would have happened if it sat in a savings account, topped up, compounding over time. But people, it made me realize, I'm like, the gambling side of it takes your mind away from that because you're like, no, I can double it.
Well,
Or I can add a bit more.
We
You're
got
like, no,
one
you've got to
lesson.
accept it.
Yeah, in my stage 4 of my course, there's one lesson. It's literally titled, "Are you gambling or trading?" That's mad eye-opening, because I asked you some questions. Based on your response, you've got to put a point. Based on how many points you get, it's going to be right in front of your face what you are. And people hate that stage. That stage is all about you. It's about why you think the way you think. Yeah, why you act the way you act. Why you behave the way you behave. Are you gambling? Are you trading? All of these things. It's very much about you as an individual, because people believe that trading is a technicals game. It's not. It's an emotional game. So I will tell you about yourself. And you will not succeed or do well in financial markets until you learn about yourself. You must learn about yourself, because you think you're not greedy until you become greedy. You think you're patient until you become impatient. You think, I'm not going to get involved in this until Elon Musk puts something out and now I'm going to get involved in it. You see, that's what I will do. I will expose all of these things in you because I went through it. I went through it. And when people ask me, when did things change for you? I want to learn about myself. No one likes it. No one likes it. That's why people find it very, very difficult. There was one lesson I had to take out from the course. Yeah? The excuse of time. It was an exercise where you got to look at your screen time on your phone and then reflect. Look in the mirror. People say, I got no time. You sure? Should we check? Open your app. Open your app. Yeah. Open your app. Show me. Yeah. Let's talk about time then. Yeah. It was the biggest wake-up call for students. I had to take it out. So you don't like that reality hits in your face. You don't like it. Yeah.
I think to add to that is that when it shows you per day. And when you see hours, hours.
But listen, we've done this exercise. We've done this exercise. AC is going down, by the way. I'm on the 1 hour. It's going down. We've done this exercise, and there was, at the time, we had offices in Hammersmith. There were about 30 students in our room at the time, and we were talking about the excuse of time. So I said, oh, you know, guys, all the other guys were just charting at the back. I said, everyone stop. Let's do this exercise. So what does everyone do on a day-to-day basis from the moment they wake up, what time you wake up, to the moment you go to bed, etc. And then we worked out through what everyone said individually. Everyone has an average between 3 to 4 hours free per day. Yeah, 3 to 4. What do you think most people do in that 3 to 4 hours?
Netflix.
YouTube and Netflix were the two biggest. Yeah. Were the two biggest. Yeah, YouTube and Netflix.
Interesting.
So I was like, okay. So now I'm gonna ask you again. Do you have time? Yeah. If you say now, if you say no, you're ignorant. Yeah. It's as simple as that. Like, you don't want to acknowledge, that you do have time. You just chose, not to do something versus doing something. Yeah. So you have a problem which you need to deal with. Yeah.
Do you think that's an instance of ignorance? Do you think
that's ignorance, not realizing that lack of self-awareness?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Because I was going to say there's the if you wanted to make a change, you would make a change, or is it I want to make the change, but I'm just not self-aware?
I think most people just talk.
I think the biggest thing that you mentioned there was want. The want is people say a lot, I want this, but I feel like want has a price tag of a cost. It has a cost. So I always find that interesting. Like we were talking about before about being fit and healthy. I was like, I grew up around bodybuilders and people that train, that love the gym. I'll be honest, my whole life I've never enjoyed it, ever once. And I can tell you every way of a diet plan. I know how it works. I know how I've done it myself, and I've been in it, and I know exactly what my macros are and what you should have and what you should do when you bulk and what you do when you cut and all this stuff. The truth is, I don't want it. I don't want to be that fit because I don't enjoy it. I never have. I like my food, man.
Sure, what's the plan today? Where are we off to?
So there is a spot. First, drinks first, then food? Or
yeah,
food then drink?
I mean, if you're drinking
Okay,
alcohol, might as well drink it right?
So,
if you eat and then drink, then no point.
So we'll go to this one.
Sorry.
We'll go to this one great spot that's close by in the business area of Dubai Hills, next to the mall outside. Best Negronis in Dubai.
Oh.
Best Negronis in Dubai. So we're gonna go there.
Oh, chair.
Yeah. We'll have a drink, or 2, 3, 4, 5, and then from there we could even eat there. Or
Done.
There's a great spot I want to take you there. Another one. It's like a Indian fusion place. But yeah, man, how's your day?
Not bad, man. Not bad.
Good. And what happened yesterday? The clients, big clients.
Yeah, we sold one unit yesterday and one more today, and working on one more with another guy.
Okay.
So yeah,
Business is good.
steady. This is not considered good business. This is considered that you're doing
Consistent business.
fairly okay, and you are floating the boat.
So you said obviously 2-3 deals now in 2 days, and you're saying that's fairly okay. So
Yeah.
what's good then?
Okay.
In your eyes.
I was talking with one of the guys from a big developer today, right? So the yearly award that they get, the top 20 brokerages, right? They do like 200 billion in business. in a year.
So it's classed on how much revenue's coming in,
Volume.
not how much properties you're selling.
Not the number
So
of
you could have
units.
one on the palm, which is obviously, let's say 50 million, 100 million.
Correct. And you've done
And that's just one, and that's 100 million. I see.
yeah. So yeah, I mean, for the size of the agency I have, we're what 12, 13 brokers, right,
Yeah.
in total. So for that, it's not bad.
Very good.
We do fairly okay, I think.
Where would you like to be?
Uh,
Or are you where you want to be?
I've never really looked at it that where do I want to be and am I there or am I not there. I just like to do, run the shop, do consistent fucking business, make sure to get good clients, good deals, good properties, and I think I'm content,
You're content.
which is sad, but
Why is it sad? Content
No.
is content.
I know, but
It's not that you've gone lazy.
no, for sure.
Yeah.
You know me, I don't fucking
course.
sleep, but yeah,
course.
it's not bad. It's all right. My wife wants to do more, which is good. I think that's like the
But she's ambitious.
yes.
What's she doing tonight?
Gone to the gym.
Gymnasium.
Yes. Oh no, then she's gonna go meet my sister.
Mm.
So she was excited for the car more than I was, and then second the car came out, she had a shoot fixed. So I was like, okay, khalas, take the car and go shoot. She made sure that my mom came in the middle of the day. I'm like, Alicia, we have to go back to work and all. She's like, no, take the car with mom there. I'm like, we'll bring it back home and we'll show it to her. She's like, no. So okay, fine, we'll take her there.
Red car with the horse logo.
So yeah, we did that, and then we came back to the office. That's when I closed the second transaction. This is normal.
This is look so stupid.
This is normal.
is so
I do the
stupid.
same thing too.
Yeah, but you're a bully on the roads. You bully everyone because you're the car.
I don't need a car to bully people, brother.
Okay.
Don't get carried
it
away by the
twisted.
height, yeah. Like, I've done my share of bullying in school, bro. But yeah, and then now she's gone to the gym, and then she's gonna take the car and show it to my sister. I don't know why, but yeah. She's excited.
I was gonna
She's
say
happy.
these are monumental moments and exciting times,
Yeah.
and it's good, and a good thing you got it in red, which
And
is
tomorrow morning I'm buying another house.
well done, bro. Well done, Mabruk.
Yeah.
Well done.
So have to be there 9:30 a.m.
Where you going?
The trustee office. I was there at the bank today. I got the manager's checks collected.
Yeah.
So yeah.
And where's the property?
Arabian Ranches 3.
Arabian Ranches 3 in the desert.
Desert today for you, bro. I see 5-year down. What I'm buying today for 3 million should cross 3.5 to 4. Plus, I'll collect at least 200k rent every year.
So I see desert, you see cha-ching. I see camels,
Yeah.
you see dirham.
That's the thing, right? That's why people like you have people like me.
It's so true. It's so true, though. It's so true.
I wish I had a collar. I just do that.
There you go.
I can't do it, bro. His hand is broken.
Hand is broken. Why haven't we graffitied your hand yet? That's
Go
the
for
trend.
it, man. I don't mind.
need
Just
to-
spare this little patch
that-
here.
there's that
That's where the
patch
fucking
there.
stitches
That's
are.
where
But rest of it,
everything.
do what
Go
the fuck
for
you
it,
want.
go for it.
Anyways, I'm gonna go to the doctor Saturday, Sunday and get it replaced. I get it changed
Already?
every.
You already just went?
I'm in. This is my third week then now. Third weekend. So one more weekend to go.
And then change.
And luckily, next weekend, Rabak wants to take us to Oman. So I'm gonna request my doctor. Can you please remove it before that? At least let me go peacefully on my fucking trip.
Oman's beautiful, man.
Yeah,
It's beautiful.
nice. I mean, they flew us last time to London, right, in the private, which was nice.
I saw that.
Yeah. So now there's like come to Oman. So okay, let's go. They're a good builder. I like their product. That's why I have 2 of theirs. The Lagoons Townhouse and the Damak Hills, where I stay. Until when are you in town, by the way?
Tuesday.
Oh,
Tell me.
no, you should just like fly out in the middle of the week. But at least you're here for the weekend. What are you planning for the weekend? Boys' night.
So wait, so possible. So tomorrow, I got this one coming, as well.
Nice.
And,
Nice.
And then we should do like a.
Tomorrow
Brothers.
I can do. I don't mind. But yeah, actually tomorrow I could. Saturday I can't. Saturday I have a birthday brunch commitment that I have
Birthday
to go
brunch.
for.
Okay, cool. So Saturday I've got an event which I need to speak at.
Nice.
And so it's gonna be a nice intimate one in the one of the Jumeirah
Wait, no.
villas.
Tomorrow is Ayush's dinner at home. Wait.
Double check.
Yes, I am. Yeah, tomorrow's I use dinner at home. 5 o'clock I have barber.
Stay this lane.
Tomorrow 2 o'clock I have snagging, and 11 o'clock I have somebody in the office, and 9:30 is my transfer.
Okay. So 9:30, busy, and busy. Okay. So
Sunday?
Don't worry.
Sunday.
Don't worry. You have your plan. I will come. Don't worry. Even 10 minutes, coffee. Don't worry. We make it happen.
Okay. Sure. See, tomorrow if you really want to come to shoot
Right.
something,
Tell
right?
me.
Hold on, let me see. 9:30 I'm doing the transfer. 11 o'clock I have this mushroom guy in the office. 11 to 12. 12 until
2.
1:40.
Let's just say 12
12
to
to
1.
1:40
12
is
to-
good.
Okay, guys, remember 12 o'clock tomorrow. We're going to Zoheb. After that, we're going to go niche. We're going to go have some masala omelette. Okay.
Do you want me to put it in my calendar now, so I'll block it?
Put it in. Block it. Put it in. 12 p.m. King Prayesh.
Where? You coming to my office?
I come to your office.
Oh, shit.
It's
No
easy.
problem.
You can go in the car
You
park
are
and do whatever.
welcome. But it's going to be hot outside.
It's true.
It's okay.
We'll make it happen. Easy.
I'll sweat a little bit for you. I got money out from you anyway. So.
See, get yourself friends that tell you the truth.
Close the door.
I don't want to close the door.
It is hot.
For who?
You close the door like a girl.
Because I'm waiting.
Close it properly. Keeping the door open or closed is not going to bring her here fast.
Because he's got the jokes. Don't worry, you're going to hear more of the today. Now, we're trying to put some alcohol down him. You're going to see all the jokes going to come out today.
Oh, fuck.
All the jokes going to come out. And then, watch, his wife Alicia's going to call, yeah? Zoheb, you okay?
Where are you?
And then he's going to blame me, yeah? Watch.
Of course.
But I'm with Priya.
I don't get out that much, man. You know me. Hello, Mitch Brackett.
Are they back?
Do you want to buy a house? Yes, ma'am. They're back.
How do you know my surname?
This Bangladesh guy is sitting next to me.
Right, I'll see you in 2 seconds.
Okay, bye.
Hello, gentlemen.
Hello, madam.
How you doing?
Lee, you want to sit in the front, Lee?
No, I'm good.
Okay.
Little bit again, Leanne.
Yeah.
Please make it.
Thank you.
Thank you. You're welcome.
Hi.
How are you?
Yeah, good.
Where are we going now?
You must have literally just come down after I walked away.
Where are we
Yeah.
going? Come out and turn right.
Okay. How can you not have visitor parking?
This is Dubai Hills. You are telling me for.
Precisely.
Yeah.
But
Oh, you're
today,
lucky. You got
I
a space
literally
there.
just found a space. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna take it.
So that is like a street parking, but for these guys, no visitor parking.
Yes.
Yeah, it never used
But
to be.
that used to never be. That used to be only taxis
they
only.
made it parking now.
Everyone
Yeah,
bad
because
complains.
people
bad
must have been
complaints.
bitching.
Listen, do
Precisely.
you know what used to happen? You know what used to happen?
Ah.
People used to just park
Where?
anywhere and just come up, and so the complaints started to go wild. So basically, people used to park in my space. Yeah, and so I couldn't park in my space. I'm going to go park somewhere else, and then vicious
Of
circle
course.
continues. Yeah, and then many families have more than one car.
For sure.
They have more than one car, and then so now even more problems happen, and so it just escalated to go worse and worse and worse, and then problem
sucks.
And now all of these places are all paid in parking as well.
Paid parking is still okay.
Sorry, the seats back here are heated. And
Maybe you have the heat
I
on.
would love this if I was in the UK though, but
I think you have.
No,
the
it's
heat
off. It's
on.
off. It's off.
Oh really?
I can see the light is off.
It's off.
that's on fire. Okay, maybe it's only mine. But yeah, is there something I should press?
No, because look,
No, don't press
you see
anything.
that button there, where you glided your finger over. That is the heated seat button. That is what you don't press. Look, press it, Lee. Press it.
It's already really hot. So I
No,
didn't-
press it.
No, don't
And press
press
it
it.
3 times. Again, again, and again. That's it off.
Okay.
You see? And so
Was on.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Maybe it was on.
I turned it off earlier. It was on.
Oh really?
I just turned it off.
Ah, okay.
Brother, why you're doing like this?
Sorry, I was starting to cook in here. I'm like,
Can you imagine she freak out? She's like,
started to
I'm
melt.
getting out of the car. Fuck this. It's blowing up.
Use your email contacts and write something.
They're good developer, good product, but all these issues and all now, sadly, we don't know about at day one. What we get told is one
Okay.
apartment, one parking. I'm like, okay, visitor parking is there. Salesman will say
So
yes.
everyone
it is
just
there.
parks here, basically. Everyone just parks out here, anywhere where you can. So it's a dog eat dog world for
That is
parking.
fuckt up.
Well, and should I tell you another thing that people do? Put the car in the mall.
Yeah, but
And walk.
imagine having to do this every
What,
night.
what choice do you have, Zoeb?
Yeah, don't live here. Luckily, I haven't sold any one beds here. All I've sold is 2 and 3 beds, so they'll have enough parkings. They make
Where
some
Connor, do you
really
wanna
good
tell
pizza.
them
I got a
what
pink drink.
pink drink for Connor?
Who?
The barman spiked it.
Yeah, he gave him a pink drink.
Oh yeah, all these places are alcohol.
Even Lighthouse across there.
Yeah, some great places here.
Oh, look at the moon.
Great places here. And then everybody like, oh Presh, why did you always come to Dubai Hills? Presh, why did you come to Dubai Hills? You will see why Presh always comes to Dubai Hills.
And you bitch about no parking.
Yeah, well, there's a problem, isn't it? You can't get everything what you want, is it?
Voila. Right?
Go right. And we're going to just drop the car.
Where, in this lighthouse place?
Drop the car.
Oh, you're
There's
taking
valet
me to
here.
this place?
Yeah, they do valet.
How much money you got? 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 A lot. How much money you got? A lot. How many problems you got? A lot. How many people done doubted you? A lot.
Yeah.
Remember you got screwed. Where did we go? Where did we go?
Cubes of ice.
This one they screwed you. They gave me the cube. Yeah. They gave me the cube. Yeah. And I said, yeah, Z, go get your Negroni. And
No, I got an old fashioned, but they were being a pain about it because they're like, in our old fashioned we put cubes and a Negroni we put like
so
what?
they didn't want to give him the full block. So they chucked loads of crushed ice for him. Yeah. And then they said to him, no, we don't have it. But then he's pointing at my glass. He goes, what do you mean? You don't have it? He goes, you have it. And then at the back of them, look at this big block of ice. This is the type of drink. 1, 2, 3, floor.
Yes.
This is it. So acquired taste. If you don't like Campari, yeah, all of this is pretty thing. Look at that. As in let him choose his drink. Leanne is holding it now. I want to look into his eyes, you know. The poor man is waiting you know what I mean? Leanne's like, I want Prosecco, so she knows her drink. Yeah? But she's holding the menu, you know. Yeah? I want to look into his eyes. See if I'm holding it right. You know? The poor guy wants a drink. But I come in and out. I come in and out of Dubai. I don't choose to live here anymore, like full time. Yeah, in and out.
We're trying to change that.
Yeah, these people are very bad influences. You know, in life you should have good influences. I have bad.
Always.
And then, so I come in and out, but when I come to Dubai, I always stay here. This is my spot. And so I come here very often to eat and obviously to drink. So she was my wife at the time, We had a fantastic conversation, yeah? And she was Russian. She was Russian, yeah.
Got a lot. How many people done doubted you? A lot. Left you out the rack? A lot. How many pray that you flop? A lot. How many lawyers you got? A lot. How many times you got shot? A lot. How many niggas you shot? A lot. How many times did you ride? A lot. How many niggas done died? A lot. How many times did you cheat? A lot. How many times did you lie? A lot. How many times did she leave? A lot. How many times did she cry? A lot.
I've allowed everyone to try my drink, and basically 1 out of 10 will ever say, oh, it's all right. But people really don't drink it, you know? Really is an acquired taste. But it happens, isn't it? Because you've got to understand, like, not everyone understands the taste of success. Yeah, that's why it's very few and far between. Yeah, success tastes good, but it's not for everybody. So you can't help everybody. We went to Nas house yesterday.
Wait, what?
One of the people who works there, well, she called me later on at night. She goes, oh, and I thought, she said, I need to talk to you about Nas house. I was like, oh, what did I do this time? Yeah? Am I getting kicked out or some problems? Yeah? And she goes, no, it was actually Connor. I was like, oh, what did Connor do? She goes, oh, one of the girls that works there, yeah, that you think is cute, Priyesh, because she's cute, yeah, really, like, fancies Connor. I was like, fantastic. I was like, did you tell her? yeah, that he doesn't live in Dubai. Yeah. But I think she said something, but obviously, and I said that she's probably going to add you onto Instagram. So I said just give his Instagram, blah blah blah.
Been over, then I murder. Call gunner if you want your burger. Oh baby.